What's up, boys and girls? We're live. It's Friday, coming off a injury-riddled Thursday night football game. Poor Mark Andrews, right? Monster first drive, and now he's done for the season. The Bengals didn't report Burrow's hand injury, even though magically, as soon as it happens, Prime is showing pictures and they knew about it. Yeah, I don't know if everybody caught that, but bettors are going nuts. Jeffrey Benson at Circa was hosting a Twitter space today about it because, right, like that's right. One of the things they're not supposed to do is hide that stuff. And you can see Burrow's hand, how swollen it was.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like, well, before we give out our 5 plays, let's do a little conspiracy theory. What's the advantage of the Bengals? Let's not, the NFL has fixed people. They believe it was to get people betting the Bengals. Forget about those psychopaths. What is the advantage of the Bengals hiding that if he's actually injured and he's actually not at 100%? Like,
just trying to get him to game plan different, right? Like maybe they're running different, right? They're running different schemes, and
wouldn't it throw them off more if they thought Burrow couldn't play and they started him last second?
What my thought is they'd have a backup set for Browning coming in, right? They'd have it schemed.
You're saying they just didn't prepare for Browning at all, and they're hoping that's
right. Like they're just hoping they can get away with a little bit there. So unfortunately, we didn't get our Andrews props. I mean, the over went. You guys saw the first drive, right? I mean, Lamar was so upset when he saw him go down. Lamar threw his helmet because he knew, right? Like, and since he just gets burned by tight end, so that was sad, but it happens unfortunately. So we went up going 2 and 3 on the show. Gina and I split, and then we missed the moonshot because of Andrews, but minus 0.03 units. You're still up a bazillion this week. So even more our losses, it wasn't even a full half unit. It was 0.03 units.
So we're at 3 green days, 1 red, and the red is substantially less than the 3 green. But we'll wear it. We're not perfect.
It happens. I can't control injuries. All right. Yeah. So Moonshot today is going to be interesting. If you were in our Discord this morning, you gotta gave out UMBC. Not only did they cover the spread, we hit the money line for a half unit. So we already got to DeGen that out this morning. So that was a nice way to start the day. But we got some NBA tonight, and this is just massively mispriced in my opinion. So Mitchell Robinson of the Knicks is our moonshot, 15 plus rebounds. He's hit this 4 times this season at plus 350. And Washington is getting murdered by centers, just murdered. So with Porzingis leaving and going to Boston, they just don't have anybody in the middle. And Mitchell's never going to score a ton of points for the Knicks, but the guy can just board like it's nobody's business. This should be plus 250. We have it as an 8% EV positive bet today.
I love it, dude. I like ones like that. You haven't done NBA lately, especially with a moonshot, a ladder, a climbing.
The NBA has been disgusting, trying to figure out rotations. And if you guys follow NBA at all, right, try to figure out a rotation. Who's going to start today? Who's not starting? For props, it's why we've been so light on it to start the year.
Makes sense. Best bet openly bet under 138.5. Butler, Michigan State. Plus 100. Oh, man, I really like this bet. I really like these defenses against each other in this matchup. I've been watching line movement and distribution all day. This is a quality bet, and at plus 100 versus minus 110, slap it. Most of the plays I give you guys, just by the way, for anyone listening, I would play them with a book too. I'm just letting you all know that we have way better lines and odds, and I'm sharing the best bets that I'm seeing open on the market for y'all to take.
So my favorite prop play today right now is an NBA play. It's Jalen Johnson of the Hawks over 18.5 points plus rebounds. He's 9 out of 11 on this year. And they get Philly tonight. But Jalen is a main part of their offense. We model him going well into the 20s here on this. And at minus 113, this is just too mispriced. This should be minus 135, minus 140. So that's a ton of value on a guy we model over.
No brainer from what I'm seeing.
Yep, just easy peasy, just throwing a fastball down the middle.
Let's go over to hockey. I haven't given out hockey in a week or so. This is an EV positive play, pure value. Detroit, Toronto, under 6.5. I have plus 115 on BetOpenly right now. OddsJam is saying it has 4% EV. Anything over 3% is pretty solid, guys.
I like it. That's just so much value. It's crazy. And then our favorite BetOpenly prop play of the day is a play for the big Monday Night Football game, Philly at Kansas City. DeAndre Swift over 13.5 rushing attempts. Since week 2, when they've actually started using him, Swift's only missed this once. They're going to try to keep the ball out of Mahomes' hands. And one of the ways they'll be able to do that is on the ground against Kansas City. Kansas City also gives up one of the highest yards per attempt against rushing in the league. So we really like Swift in this spot. Grab this now because this line is going to move. I think there's a chance it ends at 14.5. And if it doesn't, it's going to be minus 140, 150 by game time. So grab it early.
Might have gens. This is the lightning round. Trev and I give you our 5 plays in the next 60 seconds without explanation. Trev.
Moonshot. Mitchell Robinson of the Knicks tonight. 15 plus rebounds at plus 350.
Best bet openly bet under 138.5. Butler, Michigan State, plus 100.
My top prop play today, Jalen Johnson of the Hawks, over 18.5 points, plus rebounds, minus 113.
OddsJam, EV positive bet openly play. Detroit, Toronto, under 6.5, plus 115. We show this as 4% estimated value.
And our bet openly prop play of the day, DeAndre Swift of the Lions, over 13.5 rushing attempts, plus 108. This is currently minus 111 at consensus lines. It's just too much value. Go grab it before it moves. But again, guys, that's, you're talking about 19 points. That's $19 in your pocket on a $100 bet. Like that's a lot of money, guys.
Every day you give one of these, it's 10 to 20 points. Do you guys know how much saving 10 to 20% on an individual bet every day for an entire year is?
It's a lot of money. I can't wait to show them with the app that's getting built.
Appreciate you, brother.
All right.